The only Rekieta stuff I can think of is that this is a funny story. So a long time ago, Rekieta and I and Coach Red Pill were all friends. I was living in Ukraine at the time. We were talking about taking the Trans-Siberian Railway from Odessa to Kiev to Moscow across the barren waste of Russia down to Vladivostok and then down to Beijing. This was we were gonna film it and stuff. It never happened. At the time, Coach was also authoring a book called Wilshire Boulevard, which became a big meme in the sector because he wrote it. He had a first draft. He sent it to 3 different people to be reviewed, and one of those was Nick Rekieta. And Coach had apparently asked Rekieta for completely honest criticism. And if I recently heard Rekieta retell this, so his retelling might be influencing my memory of this. But I mean, his critique was just that it wasn't very good, and in particular, the women characters in Wilshire Boulevard, according to Rekieta, were all written in such a way that they were like disgusting horse slut monsters. They were all like sociopath, vindictive cunts. And Rekieta said that was off-putting, and it just felt very amateurish. So, as a result of him talking about this book in front of his audience, Coach never released Wilshire Boulevard. And Rekieta, according to the other 2 people who had a review copy of the book, they deleted it since. And Rekieta may be the only person that has any copy of Wilshire Boulevard. So PPP, maybe as a joke, maybe sincerely, Wilshire Boulevard being an in-joke with PPP that's been around for a very long time. He said, if you release Wilshire Boulevard, we'll stop making fun of you. So Rekieta did like a thing where he talked about how he might be able to find a copy of it and how funny it was. So I don't know if maybe they'll find it and finally release it. I have a feeling that it's probably not super funny. I don't think it'll be like a ridiculous, ridiculously shitty book that you can read page after page and it'll be funny like Russell Greer or whatever. So who knows? They're looking for the hunt for Wilshire Boulevard is on. JF still has it. He should release it then. Who were the 3 people that got the review copy? It was Rekieta, JF. Was it Godwinson that also got it? Because Godwinson and Coach were friends at some point, I think. Was it Godwinson? He lost it? Yeah, I mean, JF should release it then. Why would you not? I guess he's too busy fucking with Elaine. No, sorry. JF is the one fucking with Elaine. JF killed. He's too busy. He's too busy covering up the perfect crime. Sorry, I'm crossing wires in my brain. We're getting to that point in the stream where I'm just starting to fall apart. My brain's turning to mush in real time. Yeah, Red Pill Coach was dead, so he can't object. We need this as his obituary, his final work, his greatest masterpiece, Wilshire Boulevard. It belongs to us, the sector. Okay, it belongs to all of us. Finno-Hungarian imperialist for 10 says, it's heavy with a heavy heart that I must extend a retraction. For years, I've been saying that the underwear party Rekieta attended at the Gay 90s Club was held during a swingers event, night, week, etc., but have checked back through the thread, and I cannot nor nearly recall what continued. And Finno-Hungarian imperialist for 15 also says, evidence I used to make such a determination. Let the record be corrected to reflect that Nick merely visited a gay bar twice over one weekend during their underwear party and karaoke nights, respectively. I deeply regret any confusion I may have caused. You're confusing Hedonism 2 with the gay 90s. It was, he went to Hedonism 2, lied about going to Hedonism 2, and there was some confusion because he was not being honest that he had gone during the swingers week at Hedonism 2, but there is some contention on if he actually went during the swingers week. He says that no, he did not go during the swingers week.